is the head of state and head of government of the Republic of Indonesia. The president leads the executive branch of the Indonesian government and is the supreme commander of the Indonesian National Armed Forces and the Indonesian National Police. Since 2004, the president and vice president are directly elected to a 5-year term, once renewable, allowing for a maximum of 10 years in office. The current president of the Republic of Indonesia is Joko Widodo. The Indonesian presidency was established during the formulation of the 1945 Constitution by the Investigating Committee for Preparatory Work for Independence, (BPOC). The office was first filled on August 18, 1945, when Sukarno was elected by acclamation by the Preparatory Committee for Indonesian Independence, (PPKI). Because according to the transitional provisions of the Constitution, the president and the vice president for the first time shall be elected by the PPKI. Also, the body responsible for the presidential elections, the People's Consultative Assembly, MPR, had not yet been formed. 138 On October 16, 1945, Vice President Muhammad Hatta announced a vice presidential decree which gave the Central National Committee of Indonesia, NIP, legislative powers. 152 On November 11, 1945, the NIP made the decision to separate the role of head of state from that of head of government. Although a new constitution had not been set up yet, Indonesia was now a de facto parliamentary democracy, with the president as a ceremonial head of state, whose function was to ask the prime minister as the head of the government to form a new cabinet. During the Indonesian National Revolution, both Sukarno and Hatta were captured by the Dutch in Yogyakarta on December 18, 1948. Sukarno then gave a mandate for Syafruddin Prawiranegara to form an emergency government. This was done, and the emergency government of the Republic of Indonesia, PDRI, was formed in Sumatra, with Prawiranegara as its chairman. Prawiranegara handed back his mandate to Sukarno on July 13, 1949. On December 17, 1949, Sukarno was elected President of the Republic of the United States of Indonesia, RIS, and presidential mandate passed to Asad. When it became clear that RIS was going to be replaced by a unitary state, Asad stepped down from the presidency, and Sukarno once again became president on August 15, 1950.